Good morning. It's Shelly. I'm making this video to show you all how to submit your draft of Project One. Here we're at the due date 5. That's what's coming up. It's tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Scrolling down to due date 5. Remember, you can tuck these up if they get in your way. Due date 5, homework 4, which is the draft of your annotated bibliography. Um, so first I'm going to show you how to mess with Google Drive, and then I do want to show you that you need to take an extra step to actually submit this. So please do watch the full video. So first, this is asking that you draft in Google Drive. And so what that means is if you come up here on the left hand, there's the shared Google Drive link. Open it up. That takes you to our folder. And it should up here say shared. You might not have all of this because you don't, um, this is my organization. Yours might be different. But the shared. And what I'm going to do while we're sitting here is make project number 1 folder. Yay. Okay. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into project number 1, and you're going to want to do one of two things. Either you're going to want to come up here on the left, new Google Docs, and start a new document in the folder. And I gave you some naming structure. You'll have to go read the instructions again, but it's something like this. Okay, and then you can start typing in here. And if we go back to the folder, let's refresh the page. There we go. There's that document. So that's one way you can do it. Or if you want to write most of your draft on your computer in Microsoft Word or another word processor, what you can do to submit it is drag and drop the document. So notice I pulled this from my desktop. You can't see my desktop, but so I'm dragging and dropping the document, and I'm uploading it. And what it does, okay, these are the revise and resubmit guidelines that I told you all I'd be sharing, so I'm uploading them. What it does is it drags it in, but notice that this is submitting it as a Word document. You can't just stop at that point, because if you do this, your classmates can't comment on it. Actually, technically they now can with Google Drive, but I don't want you doing that. So what you need to do is you need to convert the document to a Google Doc, and that's as easy as right-click on it and open with Google Docs. It'll make a new copy. Chug, 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 chug. It takes a few seconds to take a new copy. So you want to, it's now opened as a Google Doc. Go up here in the upper left-hand corner. Again, make sure you name it appropriately. You probably want to take out that docx or whatever the suffix of the title or the document title was. But voila, that you've now got that. So if we go back in here, you see there's 3 documents. There's the first one that I just made and I could have typed in. There's this one that I copied over, and then there's this copy that's now a Google Doc that I opened as. Now, once you open it, you can go back to the Word document and click remove, so delete it. And then just to show you, I don't want this document in the project 1, so I'm actually going to move it here. Just shows you that moving is easy as dragging and dropping around here. And I'll spend a minute updating that. Okay, so first, this is how you got things in here. Now though, just getting the file in the folder, project 1 folder, is not enough to submit it. You also need to submit it over here in D2L. So you'll notice that there's a link here. So what this is it's a quiz. Technically, that's how you're submitting your draft. And I'm going to click preview on the quiz. So you have to submit your draft completely. You need to do all of this work, start quiz, and then basically the quiz is going to ask you paste in the URL to your Google Drive draft. So come back here. Here's my document. I would have typed up my annotated bibliography. Up here at the very top, that's the URL. That's the web address. So copy that. So I right-clicked. Then I come back over here, and I'm going to paste it in. And then there's a few other questions for you to answer. Please realize that the quiz will give you these points if you choose correctly, which is yes. These points immediately, but you will not get the points for question number 1 until I go in and grade it. So again, submitting, so let's cancel out of here. Submitting the project 1 draft is both doing the work over in Google Drive, but then coming into D2L and doing the final submission through this quiz. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. Otherwise, thank you for your hard work.